After being gone for almost a decade, a Rochester nonprofit is aiming to revive the Rochester Clock Tower. KIMT News 3's Brandon Cote spoke with the nonprofit about how it's planning to bring back original pieces from the 1899 structure. He also learned how needing more support from the Rochester community to make this a reality.
I am sitting in a fire engine truck from over 100 years ago where Rochester first responders would drive this car to save lives. Now, on the left of me is the original metal frame of the clock that stood on top of the city's central fire station that towered over Rochester in the late 1800s. Now, a nonprofit is on a mission to bring back this historic tower with its original pieces. Rochester Fire Chief Eric Kurska is one of the members from the Roch Clock Tower nonprofit leading the charge to resurrect the landmark.
The tower that we designed is similar to that design of the old Central Station Tower.
The 125-year-old metal frame is put on display at the museum inside Fire Station 2.
We'll use 4 of these, all 4 sides of the tower. And then the clock mechanism down below is in a public works building.
And that's where we're headed to next to see where these artifacts are hiding.
And then inside these boxes are all the clock parts.
This bell from 1887 used to notify first responders of fires.
When there was a fire in the city back in the 1880s, somebody would ring that bell and people would hear it and they'd come running.
What are these 3 parts going on here?
Those are all the clock mechanisms. So if you picture this thing is powered by weights, so there's 1,500 pounds of block that gets suspended by cables, and it put tensions on the system, and it spins the gears, and that's how it keeps the time without electricity. And this was the best technology in the nation for keeping time was this in 1899. This was the Apple Watch of 1899.
All these pieces of history are just sitting in storage.
It's all ready to be reassembled.
Wow.
We just need a tower to put it in.
Waiting for another $250,000 of funding to find a new home at the clock tower.
We need to get some more people to donate some money and we'll get her done.
In Rochester, Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
The city removed the clock tower in 2015 to make room for the Mayo Civic Center expansion. Once it acquires the funding needed, the structure will stand at 50 feet tall on Broadway Avenue, right in front of Fire Station 1.